Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm so excited to be here today and explaining to you how the 21-day fix works because I'm having a lot of people who are having great results with it, and I want to make sure to get you off on the right start as well and kind of explain a little bit more about the program. Let's see here. Basically, you should have gotten your program already, and you are going to see everything here, your guide, all your containers. I have all the rest of them right here too. So first step is to pull out the purple Start Here guide, all right? Now this one is going to have in it your exercise calendar. Open up, I believe it's on just the inside right there. Your workout calendar right there, and then the options for doing double workouts on the second or the last week of the program. The back is a tracker for doing your stats and your measurements before and after. It shows you exactly where to measure for your body, because sometimes we lose weight and sometimes we lose inches, sometimes we lose both, but it's a good measure to be tracking both your measurements and your weight. And this other purple one with the t-shirts on it and explains how to get your free t-shirt at the end, tells you how to take your before and after pictures. And please do it. I know it's weird, I know it's embarrassing, I know it's just awkward taking pictures of yourself like standing half naked, but when you get to submit this to Beachbody and you have the opportunity to win $500, I mean, that's pretty cool. And I know 3 people personally who've won that $500. So I want to help you win that. All right. So please take your before pictures because I'm excited to see the after pictures too. And I promise I'm not going to do anything with those pictures unless I ask you first for permission to. So don't think those are going to get used or be posted all over Facebook. I promise. This one just shows a little bit more about Shakeology. Most of you are drinking that, and you're going to have definitely an advantage over everybody else. And then this one is a 3-day quick start guide. Pretty straightforward. Go ahead and do it for over the weekend if you'd like to jumpstart before we get started with the 21-day fix program. Now the eating plan. It's a little confusing at first, and I know some people really struggle with it. But I really encourage you to take time to read through everything, to understand it, to print out the tracker that I gave you, and to use the tracker by personalizing it. I think people who don't end up liking the program are people that didn't really give it a full chance or didn't really give it the opportunity that it has to really make it work for them, because they just got too frustrated in the beginning and, like I said, didn't give it a chance to really see it through. So stick with it. Now, on page, we're going to open it up, go over our calories. Page 18 shows you the calorie guide and the portions for your calories. So it's pretty straightforward in telling you, based on your calories that you should be eating, and there's a calculator on page 4, I believe. Yep, on page 4, tells you how many calories you should be eating each day. You go to this little calorie chart, and it will tell you, based on your recommendations, you should be eating so many containers of green, containers of purple, red, yellow, orange, blue, and how many teaspoons of extra fat you should be eating. So that is exactly what you need to put onto your tracker, and that's how many you need to X off each day as you eat those food groups, eat those colors. The green is going to be for your veggies, red for your proteins, purple for your fruits, yellow for your grains, orange for your fats, nuts, mostly fats and seeds, and then the blue is for a lot of your nuts and cheeses, hummus. It looks like these are small, I don't know, at first it did, but when you start to put food in it and put them onto your plates, you realize that it's really a lot of food you're going to get to eat. So please don't feel like you're deprived, don't feel like you're on a diet all of a sudden. This is just teaching you back to your portion control, back to moderation that we all should have been eating a long time ago. Now, it tells you in this guide exactly what foods count for what colors, and say something wouldn't fit in there, like a piece of bread or let's see, some other things, a waffle. It tells you the serving size that it should be. Now, I do notice that sometimes people feel extremely hungry the first few days, and that's normal because you're used to eating much bigger portion sizes and much bigger servings. And here we're telling you that you need to not eat so much and we want you to eat more often. So it's gonna be hard at first. If you find that after the first 5 days you are still super hungry, then I want you to bump it up to the next calorie level for the containers and eat the next container recommendations. And if you are doing extra exercises besides the 21-day fix, then you should also be eating the next calorie level up. If you are breastfeeding or nursing or pregnant, then we need to talk privately because we want to make sure that you're getting enough calories. I would still recommend it for people who are pregnant or breastfeeding, but it's still important that you make sure you get enough calories and you're not using this for weight loss like some other people are. And then the other thing is that I really don't want you to be trying to counting calories all the time and be super nitpicky about this. A lot of you probably in the past did a lot of calorie counting, or maybe you still are doing a lot of calorie counting. But I want you to take a break from that when you're doing the fix. I really want you to listen to your hunger and fullness, listen to your body, intuitive eating. I'm going to share with you a resource from my Fresh Start Nutrition Success Guide. And in there, I talk about not paying attention to the numbers, really listening to the cues from your internal hunger and fullness cues, stopping before you're full so that you feel satisfied but not overstuffed and not uncomfortable, gross, bloated feeling that sometimes people have. So stop worrying about the numbers so much. Worry about portions, worry about your servings, worry about how you're feeling from the inside out, all right? Your workouts are going to be a lot of fun. The group is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to help keep you motivated and show a lot more nutrition information and meal planning tips and tips just to help you get results. So never hesitate to send me questions or to send me a message or to send me an email because I'm always here for you and I want to help you succeed. And I'll talk to you soon.